stage one, the 5K per month on average, consistently able to invest, take me to it.
All right. So this stage is critical because I think a lot of business owners have, like, and the reason why I like consistency so much is they have like this instability where like business is so uncertain that they don't know where the money's going to come from or when it's going to come in. And you talked about like monthly, quarterly, yearly, because every business is slightly different. The key to this is the stability of the business. Can the business earn the money to pay for your own personal expenses, the business expenses, but then have some left over for you to actually go and invest? And so there's a lot in that where I think a lot of business owners right now wake up every day going, where's the next dollar, where's the next sale coming from? Well, this operational problem, this other challenge where the consistency is not just there. It's like feast and famine, where it's like some days it's great, other days not so good.
Would you find, or do you find, that for a lot of people, they're not getting that consistency, potentially also not enjoying their business, and they try and skip this step and invest to almost like find a way out of having that stable business that can create this type of stability?
Totally, but they also don't have this sort of, I want to say like 5K is not a huge amount for many business owners.
No, it's not a huge amount. Let's just set the context here.
Good.
If you're listening to this podcast and you think creating a business that produces $5,000 a month to invest is a lot, probably not the podcast for you.
Totally. And so for a big change for myself in this was going, that money is going to me for investing outside of the business, not going to the business to grow the business infinitely. And that was a dangerous cycle that I was in software as a service world, was every dollar you had left at the end of every month would go back into growth, back into scaling team, back into improving processes, doing everything.
Can I ask a question on that?
Totally.
Let's say you're at $4,000 a month consistently right now. Are we saying you should reinvest in your business to get it to that 5+ level?
I would reinvest in myself. What do I not know that actually is going to help me get on top of it? Because I think if you went and got another team member or a couple of team members or anything to try and improve the business, right? Like you have just completely removed the thing that you're trying to run towards.
Maybe not. That's very, very circumstantial. I would push back that on pretty hard. But even then, that's reinvesting back in the business, even if it's you or a team member.
So if it was me, I think that I'm always the ceiling in a lot of problems that I have, which is why my businesses weren't creating the profit that I wanted at a certain point. So if I go and work on myself to try and learn how to extract more profit, then obviously the business is going to have that coming through, right? Where if I just continue to try and invest back in the business, maybe spend some more on some technology, do some other things, there's no guarantee.
You are such a product guy, right?
Totally.
It's like you could spend more on marketing to get to that $5,000 a month level.
Totally. But the summary is like you need to get to that 5K. Like you can't get to 4K and go, I'm almost there, I'm just going to go throw into investing. It's like, no, it's a hard and fast.
Can I throw in some things here that I think might be, if you're not at the $5,000 a month level yet, whether it's consistently, whether it's you're at $3,000, whether you're working your way up to it, I do believe that it's whether it's investing in you, like to your point, it might be your own education, whether it's investing in marketing, a salesperson, whatever you need to reinvest into your business to pass that threshold is what you should be focused on at this stage.
Concur. Totally. Probably not operations. Sales, marketing, and your person.
Maybe. I'm just going to say it depends on someone's business. I'm not certain on that one wholeheartedly, but I do get where you're coming from.
The probability is quite high. Yes.
What's consistency here? So how long would someone need to be able to maintain this level for you to be like, right, cool, you've crossed the threshold on amount, you're doing it consistently, you've graduated from this step?
Yeah. So if we were to simplify it, so imagine we're going off months, so 5K a month, and they could assess that every single month, it would have to be 6 months. Like you would have to see that 6 months, because if you've got a month where it's like 1K and another month that's 7 or 8K and another month that's 2K, that's not consistently. Like that is sporadic, right? And so through a 6-month trend, you can go every month we hit 5 and 7 and 5.5. And you go, I'm consistent at this. Like I know the recipe in order for it to be successful. And so I would go the 6 months.
The temptation to lie to yourself on that one is high, I feel.
And the second order consequence is you're just going to ruin the next stages.
But that's the thing, right? Let's say you have 3 months where you get that $5,000, you're like, yeah, I'm here. But really you just had a hot run with Facebook ads.
Totally.
Or a salesperson or whatever it is. if you don't have that foundation in place to continually push that amount of money into it, you end up actually going a lot slower later.
Hey, fellow business owner, if this topic and value-packed short video has resonated with you at all, and you want to dive deeper into creating wealth inside and outside your business, check out the full episode by clicking the link on your screen or in the description right now.